So it's been a hot minute. I realized that. And you've probably been wondering, what the hell happened to these guys? We haven't gone anywhere. But I can tell you this, the episode I was planning on doing, I've kind of shelved that for the second because I feel obligated to do a couple different things. Kind of explain some of the recent things that have transpired and kind of clue you in to where I'm at and maybe where we're going. I honestly don't even know where to begin on this piece. So I started doing this with Will, and of course, he's wanting me to commit to doing investigations, and I've just been so reluctant to do that because of one reason only: the hitchhiker effect. So since I've been doing this, things have changed a little bit, and there's more activity, and some of it I chose to ignore, and some of it I can no longer ignore. Okay, so I work on these episodes, and still nothing. We haven't really got anything. I get a little nervous here and there, and obviously the things with the Warwick Theater, I don't know if you've seen any of the mentions I have had about that there is something down in there, and we got an episode with the Bridges talking about the Warwick Theater, so that's worth checking out. Link is down below on that episode. I was attacked today. I was attacked and injured today while I was working at the theater today. Brenna Bridge, who's a friend and co-worker, had bought a spirit box and brought it. She had it in her vehicle, so she went and got it and tried it out. And it seemed like a good idea at the time. Well, it was not. So we go down there, and there's 2 rooms, and I'm going to show those when I edit this. This is the cinder block room, and in the cinder block room, previously I've felt presence there, but I didn't really get any kind of weird things. It was, in hindsight, again, this makes perfect sense to me. Something was trying to keep my attention, and it didn't want me to leave. Well, the reason why it didn't want me to leave from talking to them, because this seems like a very benign, I don't know, it seems benign, whatever is present there. But it was talking with us. Brenna asked, "How long have you been here?" And it said 100, plain as day. Go over to the tunnel, right? And the energy's absolutely completely different. I was actually trying to get back in there, but I would have had to been crouched over, and my back wouldn't be able to take it. So we stood outside there, and we were asking questions, and it seems like there was a couple of answers, but man, it was just like, I kept asking the question, "Do you mean us harm? Do you wish to harm us?" And there'd be nothing. It would be dead silent, but it would respond to other things. All right, so I had to jump on here because the video you're watching, I actually recorded probably close to 2 weeks ago, and I jumped on and recorded this that evening after I got home. However, I had not listened to the recordings that were actually conducted. I mean, I just used my phone because this was such a spontaneous thing to go down there into the basement, simply because Brenna had the spirit box. So we decided we'd try to use it. So I was fairly certain, I believe if you asked Brenna, she would tell you the same thing, that when I posed the question of, do you mean us any harm, that neither one of us heard any responses. As a matter of fact, we had gone upstairs and basically told people that to that effect. We don't remember hearing anything. But I had not listened to the recordings that we actually did down there before I made those comments on recording this. And so I just got through listening to this, and it absolutely responded. And yeah, some of it's kind of unnerving. Very, very potty mouth. Yeah, worse than me. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. So I'm going to let you see if you hear the same things.
Everything.
I heard that. What a what?
I don't know if it said motherfucker or another something.
Yeah.
My family.
Do you mean us harm? I feel like you mean us harm.
That's not going to answer. You're not allowed to follow us. You're not allowed to attach to us. Does that upset you? Everything.
I heard that. What a what?
I don't know if it said motherfucker or another something.
Yeah.
My family.
Do you mean us harm? I feel like you mean us harm.
That's not gonna answer. You're not allowed to follow us. You're not allowed to attach to us. Does that upset you? Does that upset
Okay, so you be the judge. Typically, I don't really. I want something to say what it says and not speculate on it too much. But yeah, I don't know what to think about some of that. Pretty crazy. And so, it told us to leave. that was the thing. It told us to leave, and so we obliged. And and so when we get back upstairs, I wasn't even up there more than, I bet not more than 5 minutes, and was kind of telling a little bit of what had just transpired. And out of nowhere, both of my kneecaps, it feels like somebody just took a knife and just rammed it into both of my kneecaps. And with health issues I've had before in the past, I developed gout in the strangest of places, in my right knee. It was only my right knee, and it felt oddly similar to that level of pain. And that pain, gout is very, very painful anyway, but in a knee, oh my God, it is unreal. But it felt very similar to that, not quite to that intensity of pain, but pretty damn close. And then, I told Brent about it while she was up there, and just thought it was really odd, because 5 minutes later it's totally gone. And with gout, there's not it doesn't come on like that, and it doesn't go away like that. It comes on. You can kind of feel a tinge of it, and then can be full blown. And it could last. An attack could last, a day, maybe more, and then it's tender and sore, and it's my knee's not right for days. This wasn't like that. I mean, quite literally 5 minutes later, it was completely back to normal. I, with bending my knee, testing my knee, kind of putting a little stress on my knee. Nothing, no pain, no discomfort, nothing. It quite literally was a feeling fine, perfect, to intense pain for what seemed like probably about 5 minutes, and then nothing. It just dissipated. And later, on my drive home, I get a text message saying that when she got home, she had scratches on her thighs. And that's when I was like, okay, we were probably attacked by whatever's in that tunnel. Next time on Magnet Paranormal Talk. Okay, so for the next episode, hopefully I'll get Brenna and Jaden to talk a little bit about their experiences with the tunnel inside the Warwick Theater. But also, more specifically, I know I want to share all the other personal experiences that have happened to me in the last bit here. It's been a wild ass ride, I'll tell you that. So look forward to that. See you next time.